So guys, in today's video, we're looking at actually calculate pH and pOH of a solution without using calculators. So after the end of the video, you need to actually calculate the pH and pH of solution most of the without making use of calculator or a four-figure table. And that's the end of the class. So I'm going to be showing you guys just that. Now, imagine you're asked to calculate the pH of a solution with the pH of okay, of a solution with H plus of let's say times 10 raised to the power minus 2 mole per gm cube. Get or probably in simpler form. Let's just take that since our mole per dm cube is using as our molar. Let's just take that out. Now imagine you are asked to actually calculate this. How are you going to go about it? Now it's a very simple stuff. Now you know your pH is the negative logarithm, okay, equals negative logarithm of the hydrogen concentration to the base 10. Note this class is not based on teaching you how to actually calculate your pH, your pH, or whatsoever. It's just basically introducing you to methods or techniques you can actually use to calculate your pH and pH without certain calculator or four-figure table, which most people believe is important for this concept. Now, remember that we have our logarithm here and we have our H also. Now, our pH now will be equal to minus a big bracket, then log. What our H plus? Our H plus is 2 times 10 raised to the power minus 2. Then theta put a bigger bracket. Now, according to the laws of logarithm, pH will automatically become bracket log 2 times 10 to the power minus 2. According to the laws of logarithm, will automatically become log 2 plus log 10 to the power minus 2. So this is kind of very easy. Log 10 is power minus 2 according to the laws of log 10 is power minus 2. Let's quickly solve it here. Log 10 is power minus 2. We are going to bring this to minus 2 down here. And we have, remember that whenever you have logarithm and you are not giving the base is automatically 10. Whenever you have logarithm and you are not giving the base, note the base is automatically 10. That means the logarithm is the base 10. So here we have minus 2 times log 10. Remember you brought this minus 2 here. So we only have 10, log 10 base 10. And please note in logarithm, log of 10 as you can see, 10 here. Log of 10 is 1. I hope you can see that. Log of 10 is 1. So we have our minus 2 times 1 and it's equal to minus 2. Now our pH equals minus let's just say minus 2. Okay. So what our log 2? Now that's where this table comes in. Now calm down, don't be scared. The reason why we have this table here is not because we are trying to actually telling you that you're not going to use calculator, then we have to memorize all these stuff. No, you are not memorizing everything. Note, you're only memorizing few. In fact, let me just say digging, or let's just say 2 of this stuff. I'm going to teach you guys the trick. Now look at the trend. Number 1, we actually cut down 4, 6, and 8. You're not going to memorize that. And also for your 1, you already know your 1 is 2 from basic logarithm technique. And also for your 10, I know guys that log of 10 is 10. So we are left with these 4 logarithms. Knowing these 4 logarithms, you can actually get the log of every other logarithm, every other number. Now look at this. If you look at the trend, log 2 here is 0.31. Log 3 here is 0.477. Log 5 here is 0.699. Log 7 here, as you can see, is like a number after it, 0. A number after it. Now, here you can easily approximate this to 0.3, but you can't approximate this to 0.4. The max you can do to approximate it to is 0.5, then this to 0.7, then this to actually is 0.9. But you actually get your answer. Some objective questions we want to get the diagonal side. I'm going to put 2 options, maybe like a difference of probably probably the 3rd decimal place, and you'll be confused because if you approximate these values here, what you are going to get will be the approximated final answer, and they might actually give you 2 answers that are very close, and you'll be confused. So if you want to approximate it, you can actually say you're adding 2 0.2 after the 10th of each of these numbers. So for example, our 2 will be 0.1, this is the end out of the root, then our 2 will be 0.5, 5 will be 0.7, that means you added 0.2 to 10th, then 7 will be 0.9. But we don't want to approximate. If you don't want to approximate, just note that 0.4, 3 is 0.477, 5 is 0.699, and our 7 is 0.845. Just note this one. I'm going to teach you guys how you can use these few ones, to actually get the logarithm of any other ones that you'll be given. They might not be giving log of 2, or log of 3, or log of 5, or log of 7. in your test or exam. So how are you going to go about it? That's where this tutorial comes in, and I'm going to explain that before the end of this video. So please stick to every step I'm going to be taking and make sure you are following. I need your attention now. So log of 2 here, log of 2 is 0.301. So we automatically write 0.301 here, 0.301 plus or minus 2, plus or minus 2. So we can easily approximate this to 0.3. Are you clear on that? So our pH will now be equals to minus, please don't mix this up, minus 301 minus, now we have 0.3 plus or minus minus 2. That means our pH now will be equals to 0.3 minus 2. Then we have minus, please when you are solving pH questions, negative and positive values, positive signs can actually render your entire solutions wrong. So please be careful with your signs when you are solving pH and pH questions. In fact, most mathematics and physics questions, be careful with your signs. So 0.3 minus, here we have our 1, we have our minus 1.7. If you understand. So when we have our minus 1.7, that means our final pH, so our final pH will be equals to minus times minus will give us plus 1.7. Are you to understand? So our final pH is going to be 1.7. So that's the answer for this question. Those we know how to. So please, you need to know these logarithms of you need to learn them by heart. Are you understand? You need to learn them, know them offhand. So now imagine that we are given a question where we need to actually, let's assume that instead of having 2 times 10 to the power minus, okay, minus 10 to the power minus 2 here, we have okay, sorry, we have, let's say, 6 times 10 to the power minus 2. How are we going to solve a question like this? Now, if you have 6 times 10 to the power minus 2, we are just going to apply a little bit of trick here. Please watch this part very carefully. Even after learning your basic logarithms like your 2, 3, once I ask you them, you still need to understand some concepts. So if you have to actually find h block pH observation with h block of 6 times 10 to the power minus 10, or let's make it a little bit more complex. Let's say you have to find the solution of maybe like, okay, if you have to find the solution of 6, let's start from a very simple value. Solution of 6 times 10 to the power minus 2. You know that your pH now, we already know the value of pH minus log. So uh, so so you're doing your pH equals minus log h plus, right? So your pH will be equal to minus log 6 times 10 to the power minus 2. And so your pH will be equal to minus log 6 plus log 10 to the power minus 2. We explained this earlier, so we have pH equals minus value for our log 6 to be here, and value for this to be here plus what our log 10 is to the power minus 2. We know we are putting this aside, our 10, okay, and our 10 or base 10 will be equal to 10 base 10 is 1. So our answer will be minus 2. I hope you understand. So what's our log 6? Now to find your log 6, let me draw a kind of box here. To find our log 6, note log 6 is the same thing as log 2 times 3. So indirectly we are saying log 6 is equal to log of 2 plus log of 3. And that's where you come back to your table here. Log 2 is 0.301 and log 3 is 0. So you say 0.301 plus 0.477, and your answer is going to be 7 plus 1, that's your 8, and your 7 plus 0, that's 7, the 4 plus 3, that's 7.7. So this is your value for log 6, and if you input to 778 and you solve, you are still going to get your final answer. So briefly, you can easily confirm this with your calculator. Briefly confirm this with your calculator, and I hope you guys are actually assimilating what we are learning. You can briefly confirm that with your calculator. So we are back, guys. I think you guys are actually learning something. So if we have this value 0.778 plus or minus, this automatically becomes pH equals minus 0.778 minus plus or minus is minus 2. Now pH will be equal to 0.778 minus 2. Then we have minus bracket minus 1.222. Then our final answer, our pH, will be equal to 1.222. So you can see minus that minus will give us plus. Are you understand? So this is just a sample question. Now let's move to a little bit more complex questions. Probably you are being tested on a little bit higher level. Not so complex. Let's look at the last example that we're going through. I want to make sure that we cover different samples of probable questions that you might actually come across. So when you have complex questions, probably instead of just having 6 here, you have maybe, let's say you have something like 4.5. Let me adjust this marker. You have 4.5. So you have 4.5 times 10 to the power minus 2, and you have to actually find pH of the solution. So to solve this question is still very, very simple using the method I taught you guys just now. So we have pH. Probably I would like you to pause this video and give this question a try before I actually solve it. Give this question a try based on what I just taught you guys. So I hope you pause the video and played it and you want to look at the way I will to solve it. Now we have our pH equals minus log. Let this plus. Note the reason why we'll be using only pH. Probably we should just use, okay, let's use pOH now. So according to the title of the video, we are supposed to do for both pH and pH. So the formulas are very, very similar. They are very, very similar. So let's say pOH. So our pOH equals minus log OH. That's why I said formulas OH minus the formulas are very, very similar, please. Formulas are very, very similar. So pOH now equals minus big bracket. Please don't forget that log 4.5 times 10 to the power minus 2. So the first thing that should come to our head is how we can actually make this 4.5 times 10 to the power minus 2 in a form that will be multiple of 1 to 10 and be part of the logarithm numbers we actually memorize. So we are going to make it this way: pOH equals minus brackets log. We can actually convert this 4.5 times 10 to the power minus 2 to standard form. We have 45 times 10 is to the power minus 3. So we have 45 times 10 is to the power minus 3. So somebody wondering how we actually do. Please note, whenever you actually move this backward, whenever you move this decimal point backward, you have to increase the negative value here. Please note that if it's negative. If it's actually positive, the opposite is going to happen. I hope you understand. So you have 45 times 10 is to the power minus 3. Please note you have minus 3 here. So our pOH now will be equal to minus log. What the 5 is 9 times 5. I hope you understand. Plus log 10 to the power minus 3. I hope you understand. So our pOH, let's continue with it. Our pOH now equals, now let's solve our log 5 and 9.5 somewhere here around here to avoid confusion. So log 5 and 9.5 equal to log. Okay, let me write it out. Log 9 times 5 equal to log 9 plus log 5. No, we know our log 5 is actually, our log 5 from here is 0.699. That's why I told you guys that these three logarithms are numbers we actually memorize. So it's 0.699 for our log 5. Now what's our log 9? Since our log 3 is 0.477, our log 9 would automatically be 3 times our log 3. Our log 9 will be 3 times. So let me simplify it so that you guys don't get it twisted. Our log 9 is 3 times log 3. Let me simplify it. Our log 9 will be log 3 times 3, right? So that will be log 3 plus log 3. If you understand. So log 3 plus log 3, we have our 0.477 plus 0.477. And we have double log 0.477 plus 0.477. We have 0.954. That's the answer 4 log 9. So you can easily look through it directly and say, since 9 is the square of 3, multiplying log 3 by 2 will give us log 9. And since 4 is the square of 2, multiplying log 2 by 2 will give us log 4. So even this log 4, since log 4 is the square of 16, multiplying log 4 times 2 will give us log 16. So it goes on and on for our even numbers, those ones that are actually multiples of each other, and you can understand. For example, our 25, our 5 here, if you have to find log of 25, our log of 25 will be log of 5 times 2. I hope you understand. If you have asked to find log of, let's say, uh, let's say 100, what we are looking, since our log 10 is 1, what will log 100 be? Log 100 will be 1 times 2. That will be 2. So log 100 is 2. So just look of any, when you have to find log of any number that's actually a perfect square, for example, 25, 64. So what log this for? Log 4 will be log 8 times log, um, log 8 times 2. And you know your log 8. To find your log 8, you know your log 8 is actually log of 4 times 2. So you find your log of 4, you find the log of 2. Your log of 2 is already known. So you know your log of 4 will be 2 times log of 8. So let's just pick interest in this question. So you already know your log of 8 times 2. So we need to find our log of 8 first. You know your log of 8 is actually log of 8 is actually log of 4. Sorry. Log of 4 plus log of 2. Are you understand? So our log of 4 here, we already know is log of 2 times 2. That means we are saying log of 2. So our log of 4 is log of 2 times 2 plus log of 2. So we can actually say log of 8 is equal to log of 2 log 2 plus 1 log 2. That's 3 log of 2. You can actually test this relationship with your calculator. Let's actually test it. You can test your calculator. Log 2 times 3. That's 0.9 5 for our log 8 is 0.9. So you can test this relationship with your calculator to know we're actually on the right path. So going back to our main question. Let's go back to our main question. Our main question for today. So our pOH here, log 9, log 5, we already found our log 9 here, 0.954. So our log 9 here, we are going to input it here, 0.954. I'm actually doing it on separate grounds to avoid confusion. So we are going to write 0.954 plus 0.699. 0.954 plus 0.699. And we get 1.653 for our log 45. I hope you understand. So we have minus, what's our log 45? 1.699. Sorry, 653. You can actually confirm this answer to a calculator. Log 10 is to the power minus 3. I told you guys already that this will give us minus 3. I explained this earlier how we got our minus 3, that our log 10, since we are not giving any base, that means we automatically at least 10 and bring this minus 3 to the front. And we have minus 3 times log 10 is 10, we have 1, that's minus 3. So pOH now is equal to minus 1.653 minus 3. That will be equal to minus 1.347. And our pOH will be equal to minus 1.347 times minus 1. We have 1.347. And that's how we got our pOH for this solution. I hope that is clear. So it's not that complex. I told you guys from the beginning that all you have to do is to learn these 3 logarithms, and you can get any other logarithm you actually want to get for basic level. They can't ask you more than these ones. They can't actually ask you more than these ones. So guys, if you learn something today and think others too are supposed to see this, make sure you actually like this video so YouTube algorithm will actually display it to more students. And also please don't forget to subscribe to these channels, and also invite your friends to watch this video. If you have any question, the comment section is always open for you guys to drop your question. I'm going to reply to every one of it. Thank you guys for your time. See you guys in the next video.